Hey guys, North Star Knife Reviews. So I've got a little open tag if any of you feel like participating. If you don't, that's cool too. You do you. What I've got here is something I'm going to call Schrade Sunday. I am a big fan of the Schrade knives, especially the old ones, but the moderns are okay too, or the more recent ones. And so I'd like to see what everybody else has. Just got a few Schrades out. They could be the regular Schrade. You could have the old timers, the Uncle Henrys, the Ulster during the Schrade years, Imperial during the Schrade years. Currently owned by Schrade, still obviously. So any Schrade products that you've got, let's see them on a Sunday, and let me know. So this is going to be my first one, and I'm just going to talk briefly. Almost dropped a knife there. Talk briefly about this little Schrade product. This is the old timer 4OT, and it is a Congress pattern. Now, I'm not a big collector of Congress patterns. I have, I think, two of them, both of which happen to be Schrades. I have this old timer, and then I have, what do I have? I have an Imperial. So this is not something I've got a lot of, but I think they're kind of an interesting knife. And most of you are probably somewhat familiar with them, at least. This is an old timer. Where's this from? Yeah, this is Battenfield. So this is the most recent ones after Taylor Brand sold them. This is, as I say, a Congress pattern. You've got the 4 blades. Now, the fit and finish on this one is so-so. You've got a spring here that is really shy when it's closed. Other than that, it's okay. Then that isn't going to really affect the utility too much. But what we've got on here are a little coping blade, and that coping blade is going to be about 1 3/4 inches with a cutting edge maybe around 1.5 inches. Pretty standard. Here on the other side, we've got, we'll call that a Warncliffe. Here, you're looking at right around 2 inches with a cutting edge of, a little over 1.5. We'll call it 1 5/8 maybe. And then you have, I can get it open here. You have the 2 sheep's foot blades, okay? And you can see there's the tang stamp Schrade 4OT. And these are, I think these are both the same. Let's take a look. So this one is just a little over, there we go, a little over 2 inches with a cutting edge, about 1 3/4. This one is maybe slightly longer. It might just be the way it's sticking out, but again, about a 1 3/4 inch cutting edge. So got the standard old timer shield here. Now this is the older shield. They have in the last couple of years gone to the newer shield, which is, was it a hexagon? But hold on a second. Where is one? Right here. So this is the new shield that the old timers are using now. This is the older shield that they had up until a couple of years ago. Now this, of course, is a generational series, whereas this is just the standard. But even on the standard, they've gone to that newer shield. The standard colors on this, very much like the old ones that you'd have in the 70s. But, kind of interesting. Again, not my favorite pattern. Getting just a few too many blades in there for my taste. I like a Stockman, got 3 blades, but that's about the limit really for me. But I know some of you might like the Congress, and it's a good old pattern, been around a long time. Abe Lincoln carried one. So here you go, old timer 4OT. If you feel like participating in this open tag on Schrade Sundays, you go for it, and I look forward to seeing what you got. Hey, you guys have a good one. I will catch you next time. Bye-bye.